shouts out to the pack. It is Pack here. A lot of you probably play NBA 2K22. I mean, that would make sense if you're watching this video and you play the game. Imagine that, right? But a lot of you play the game. A lot of you play the common game modes. My team, probably my career, Park, my NBA, the usual stuff. The shit that everybody plays every single day. I'm sure you know about all this stuff, but what about the game modes that you kind of forgot were there? Or at least you know they're there, but you literally never touch. I'm going to talk about these game modes in today's video. However, before this video starts, if you like this kind of content, please join the pack and subscribe, and let's get this video started. So, the very first one is kind of an honorable mention. I'm going to say the PlayStation tournaments, because this probably relates to a very small amount of people. If you play on PlayStation, specifically on the PS4, there's PlayStation tournaments that you can enter for Play Now Online. I've always seen it there. I just kind of never press the button because I'm never gonna run them, because they do them like once every 3 months, and so I'm never gonna actually play them. And so, like, imagine a moment where you actually have the time to do a tournament, happen to see the button, press the button, and it happens to start. Like, that's never gonna happen. So it's a game mode that I think maybe some of you have seen, but like I'm never even thinking about it or even like considering playing it. So I can't even play because I don't own a PS4. I have a PS5. So even though I have current gen, it doesn't let me play because I don't own a PS4. That's stupid. So kind of an honorable mention because it's very niche. At number 5 is the Shoe Creator. Now I'm sure a lot of you know the Shoe Creator is in 2K, but I feel like it was popular in like NBA 2K16 and 17, and then like it's been in every 2K since then, but like no one touches it, because why would you? It's not like there's like a place where you can show off your shoes or anything, so it's not like there's a big reason to make shoes in the game. I mean, it's there. I'm sure there's people that love creating shoes, and I'm sure there's people out there that there's a whole community, I'm sure, out there for it, but like the casual player kind of forgets, because it's not even in like a gameplay category. It's in the settings, well, like the others, the options stuff. You go into it, you can like create rosters there, or you can create some shoes, which I just feel like nobody really recognizes, right? I mean, I'm sure you knew about this. You know about this game mode, but how often do you think about it or even consider playing it, right? Pretty rare. At number 4 is the W. Now, a lot of you know the WNBA is in the game, and like I said, I'm cool with it. That's fire. They even added like female animation, so you can make a female my player and all that stuff to make like the game. But people forget that the W, you can make a my player and play 3-on-3 multiplayer ranked, right? You can literally go to a ranked 3v3 with your female my player with randoms or with a squad and play in the W. The shameful part about it is that because no one plays the W, I was not able to load up one single game. I waited for an hour, nothing. So not only does nobody play this game mode, but people forget about it because they literally can't play it because no one's playing it, so they never even get the chance to try it. By the way, 2K, I'm just going to call you out now. That's an L. Again, I'm cool with it. I'm glad they added female stuff, but if you're going to add a game mode for women to play 3-on-3, you should make sure there's players to play, or even at least bots if no one's on, because then how are you going to rep up? Because they have a whole rep up system, which gets you awards. So how the hell are you going to do that when no one's on? I will say, what they should have done is just allow females to play with males. I mean, why not? If I play pickup right now at a park, sometimes there's a woman playing, and she's pretty good sometimes. So why not just add female creators into the regular park? I don't care if she does a 360. Who cares? Like dunk. Who cares? Like really, I think it should be fine, but whatever. That's my personal opinion. Okay, the third game mode that I feel like nobody remembers is the multiplayer ranked My NBA. So I'm sure you've made a My NBA or a My League team and in a franchise and stuff like that. That's super common. Everybody does it at least once in their life, and people do whole videos about it every single day. But did you know there's a multiplayer version that's ranked? Literally. I'm not exactly sure how it works. I loaded it up and I kind of didn't understand what anything was like going on. I was confused. I won't lie. Your boy was a little bit confused as a YouTuber. I've never tried the game mode, but I've seen it before. I just never tried it. I think it's like you do an entire season, and you get points based off of how good your team does, and then based off of that, you go onto a leaderboard. I couldn't find the leaderboard anywhere, so I don't know how it was considered ranked. It was very confusing, 2K. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really tried to figure it out, and I couldn't. But they have it there. I'm not necessarily sure how to use it, but it's there. I played a little bit, but it's kind of a complicated way to do My NBA, and definitely something that you kind of forgot was even there in the first place. The next one is 2KU. Let's be real, dude. You played 2KU once, and that was when the game was loading, and that was it. 2KU is great because 2KU you can freestyle with the player, or even the bigger stuff, you can practice plays for when you play Now Online. That's clutch. Like, you can get any team you want, you can set up a play, practice that play, and get better at it over and over and over again. And that's stuff that you can do in 2KU that like people forget about. Or you can practice dribble moves or practice gameplay situations. This is stuff that you can do in 2KU that I feel like nobody ever talks about or remembers, because all you think about 2KU is a tutorial at the beginning of the game, and then that's it. But it's still there. Even after day one, 2KU will always be there waiting for you, hoping that you love it back, because it loves you and it wants you to respect it. I don't know where I'm going with that, but yeah, 2KU, play it. The final game mode that everybody forgets about is NBA Today. Listen, I don't play 2K to practice the games that are going to happen today, right? Or like to see what's going to happen. I watch the game in real life. Why the hell would I play it in 2K? I'm sure there's people out there that do this. Like, I'm sure that people are interested in what's going to happen today in the NBA, and they play it, especially if they're like a big fan of an NBA team. But the majority, if I'm going to play now, I'm just going to go to play now. I'm not going to go to NBA Today. I'll just make the team myself. I feel like people forget that you can just go to NBA Today and like do a playoff game today, which is clutch though. I like that if I play NBA Today, right? Especially because now we're in the playoffs, it does the whole playoff graphics, and I'm sure in the finals it's going to do the exact same thing, which is a niche thing. It is super duper cool to me. I'm down for that. I just think that nobody ever thinks to press this game mode, because why would I, right? I always saw NBA Today, and I felt like that was just like the news. I never even thought that was where I would go to play games. It's just weird. And they don't even give you like an online version. It's just like a regular CPU version. Such a weird game mode to have. I think of all of them, I think this one's the most forgetful. I'm sure some of you, like I'm sure a lot of you remember seeing it, but like never even thought to touch it, right? Because it's just, why would you? And then they removed NBA or Start Today and My NBA, which is even bigger to L by 2K, but that's a whole other story. That's a whole other video that we can make. But that's it for this video. I know that was kind of like a little ramble at the end, but those are the game modes that I think that people forget are even in 2K in the first place. Did I miss any game mode that you're like, bro, Pack, what about this? Let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll make a part 2 and I'll shout you out. Okay, now if you like this kind of content, please join the pack and subscribe. I love making videos about this. And that is it. See you guys next time. If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there.